and welcome to the weekly moon update. My name is Allison. I am the self proclaimed priestess of Wonderland. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the moon energy for the week of September 18th through the 24th. And the reason I focus on moon energy is because the moon represents our emotions and how we feel. And I find that it helps you tap into your intuition and get connected to your own personal cycle and how it connects to the astrological energy. In the Just a Phase Moon Planner, we explore our birth charts and track our mood to see how our energy corresponds to the moon energy and astrological energy. So, if you are interested in learning more about following the moon and you don't have the Just a Phase Moon Planner yet, I highly recommend purchasing the digital planner. I've been playing around finally with the digital planner and I really like it. I'm even thinking about using digital next year in 2024, but that's available on my website, priestessofwonderland.com, if you'd like to, because there's still a lot of information in here, even if you don't get to use the weekly spreads and the calendar spread from January of this year through August. If you're interested in learning, just know that that's available on my website. But you can use any planner with this and follow along with the weekly moon update to just kind of jot down notes. Like if anything resonates with you, if anything jumps out at you, or if anything kind of scares you and you're like, oh, maybe I should like be remember that for when that day comes. Speaking of which, we're in Scorpio right now. So sometimes that's a little spooky. So another announcement is that we are having a slumber party in Wonderland subathon on October 7th, and you are invited. We're going to play games. We're going to do tarot. We are going to do face masks, and we're going to have snacks, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And I really hope that you can save the date and that you can join us. That's going to be Saturday night, October 7th. And if you want to participate with all of the things that we're doing, you can purchase the Slumber Party Pack, which is also available on my website, priestessofwonderland.com. So that's going to include your herbal clay face mask. It's going to include some herbs and tea, a tea ball diffuser, um, a magical spoon, and then I'm also going to throw in some surprises for you as well. So if you're interested in purchasing the Slumber Party Pack, that again is at priestessofwonderland.com. But if you just want to come and hang out with us on Saturday night, please do. I'm really excited for it. So I think that's all the announcements for this week. Let's jump into the moon energy for September 18th through the 24th. So, looking at this week as a whole, you'll see that we have a first quarter moon on Friday. This means that we have a waxing crescent moon from Monday through Thursday, and then we have a waxing gibbous moon from on from Friday on. So we had the new moon in Virgo last week, and that means that we are starting off Monday with a waxing crescent Scorpio moon. So I really feel like the Virgo new moon brought in this fresh and clean energy. Like it allowed us to scrub, release, cleanse, and also plan and get organized. Release the clutter and then like figure out a plan. I feel like the Scorpio water energy is coming in to really wash away, cleanse, and clear any residual energy. Even though when we talk about a waxing moon, we're talking about increasing energy and we're talking about calling things in, but I still think that any water energy day can be used to release. And because it's so close to the new moon, I think that we can still use this to cleanse and release anything. Scorpio is always going to bring up anything that you need to kind of look at and re examine. But I really think that as we make our way through this week and we're still in the Mercury retrograde shadow, I think that we're just gonna feel lighter and we're gonna feel like we're moving into that fall energy, which is that watery kind of cleansing and releasing energy. So I think throughout this week, we're going to start lightening up, and that's starting off with Monday with our Scorpio water energy. So remember, we're almost in Scorpio season, and I find it really helpful to look at the dates of all of the zodiac signs to kind of get a feel and a sense for the energy that that sign holds. So Scorpio is just one of the easiest ones to remember because it's around Halloween. And so that's what Scorpio energy entails. It's that spooky, shadowy kind of energy. Scorpio water energy for cleansing and releasing on Monday and Tuesday. And I just really think that it's just going to have us feel like we're starting off with this fresh, clean slate. Um that can be said for all of the new moons, but I just really feel like it feels more significant here and now for some reason. Um so Wednesday morning is when the moon will start to transition at 6:21 a.m. So it'll be technically in Sagittarius at 10:08 a.m. So Sagittarius energy helps us find that direction. Sagittarius, a time of year, is like as we are transitioning between fall and winter. So it has this like transformational energy to it. Mutable signs allow us to transition and transmute energy. So I just feel like the energy of this week is really just like I don't know, like feeling optimistic, feeling hopeful, looking forward to things. And I mean Sagittarius does look forward to things. It's literally the arrow. It's like setting your course and like heading in that direction. So, and it's fire energy. So this is waxing fire energy. So this is activating maybe get all of your to-dos on Thursday, on Wednesday and Thursday. Then we will have our first quarter moon on Friday, the 22nd, and kind of halfway through the day is when we are going to be transitioning from Sagittarius to Capricorn. Technically, when the moon is 50% lit is when the moon is in Capricorn. So, technically, I guess that first quarter moon won't be until 4 o'clock p.m. on Friday. This brings us back around to an earth sign from the Virgo new moon. So, this brings us back down to the ground. Capricorn likes to move forward and achieve things. So, maybe by the weekend, the whole week just has this energy of like like taking this breath of fresh air. I don't know why. It's just like kind of like this sigh of release. Maybe it's the Mercury going direct. I don't know what it is, but it just feels like this oh, okay, like now we can move forward. Now we can get things rolling or get the ball rolling is kind of how that energy feels. So by the time we get to the first quarter, it feels like Capricorn's going to be like, okay, let's do this. Like we're ready now. So that Capricorn first quarter energy is going to be Friday late afternoon, all day Saturday, and then into pretty much all of Sunday as well at 4:05 p.m. is when the moon will start to transition from Capricorn to Aquarius, and it finally hits that Aquarius at 7:30 p.m. So I really love a first quarter week. It really just helps you get that it like whatever came up over the new moon, whatever was dark and spooky and scary and whatever reflection or whatever emotions came up or whatever happens around the new moon. It's like the first quarter week is just like so fresh and like it just feels good. I really like first quarter weeks. We're starting off fresh and squeaky clean on Monday with the water energy. And then we're getting excited, we're getting motivated, we're getting activated with fire energy on Wednesday and Thursday. And then we're like being practical and like unfortunately we have to be practical on a Friday night and into the weekend. And then we'll start next week with the Aquarius moon energy. So the cards that came up for us this week are Trader, Exchange Energy to Create Abundance, and Empowered Oneness. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. The trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing so, or because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The extended message of this card is the universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So, if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself, what can I get? Ask yourself, what can I give? The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It can also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your feelings, now is the time to exchange that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. And then our chakra card is Empowered Oneness. Allow yourself to see the light in others, and you will illuminate your own being. For when you hold others with deep respect, you shine that same light upon yourself. Let this light radiate from deep within you, bringing energies of power, prosperity, and courage to all who cross your path. This process becomes easy and automatic once you remember that we are all one. You are being called upon to embody unity consciousness as a source of power in the world. So, this is a solar plexus card, and the crystal they recommend is gold and calcite, and the herb is turmeric. Well, first of all, I really love the two of these cards together of exchanging energy and having that not necessarily be like having that not necessarily be financial exchange. Like I really like to like if I'm offering free readings when we do live tarot readings, like I like even if you're not paying for the reading, there needs to be some sort of exchange. That's one of the reasons why I used to when I first started reading online, I used to always ask the person for their real name. Um, I've since stopped doing that, but I've been trying to come up with like another way to have some sort of exchange because it's like your name is like a part of you. So you're still giving your energy and input into the reading. That's also another reason why I like to ask a lot of questions when I'm reading tarot because if you are engaged and involved in the reading, you're sharing your energy and contributing to the reading. So it's like a collaboration. And there are so many different ways that you can show your support for other people, even if you feel like you don't have the means, financial means to support other people. You can still lend an ear to listen. You can lend a helping hand. There are so many ways that we can give and give and give that's also not going to be draining on yourself, too. So remember to have that flow of energy being going both ways. I just really love the energy of this week. I can't really explain it. It just feels nice. It feels like really nice fall energy. I don't know, like a nice fall breeze, and you can hear the leaves crackling in the background. And that's coming from someone who lives in the South where it's 80 degrees right now, but it just feels so lovely because we've had like between 90 and 100 all summer long. So 80 just feels fine. It just feels fine. And I don't know, that's just kind of the energy of this week, I guess. I mean, next week is October already. Like how did we get to October? Um, so I hope you have a wonderful, happy first quarter week. Be sure to check out my website, priestessofwonderland.com for the slumber party pack. I'm also going to be putting a lot of clearance stuff on up on there because I just that Virgo moon was like, we need to clear all of this clutter out of here. So remember that when you empower others, you're also empowering yourself. Be like the trader and have an equal exchange between your fellow humans. So thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on Twitch, I'm Priestess of Wonderland everywhere, uh, Instagram and Twitch, and obviously here on YouTube. So make sure you're liked and subscribed and you're followed, because my schedule is going to be really sporadic. So I'm just going to stream whenever I'm able to stream. That's what it's going to be. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, if you're watching this live. I love and appreciate you so much. I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I've been wearing these glasses because the computer lights and the ring light has been really bothering my eyes because I've been on the computer so much, um, finishing up the 2024 planner, and it's just my eyes are going crazy.